because I'm a father of 3 daughters. May I first warmly thank the organizers of this event, both here in New York and at similar events across the globe, including UN Women, Sustainable Stock Exchange Initiative, the UN Global Compact, IFC, Women in ETFs, and the World Federation of Exchanges. Ringing the bell for gender equality has become a visible and audible fixture in the gender equality calendar, and an increasingly popular one, with over 60 stock exchanges set to participate this year. In a world where violations of the human rights of women are all too commonplace, all sections of society need to stand up for gender equality. Today's event sends a strong signal about the commitment of the private sector to play its role in advancing gender equality and sustainable development. And that not only makes sense because it is morally the right thing to do, it also makes sense in business terms. The European Union is an active supporter of the women's empowerment principles, which set out a blueprint for fairness in the workplace. And we commend those who have embraced these principles, including Nasdaq, and encourage business leaders to use the 7 principles to empower women at work, in the marketplace, and in the wider community. The EU is supporting a wider range of programs with these goals in mind. A good example is the We Empower program that we have launched with the UN Women and the International Labour Organization, the ILO, to promote women's economic empowerment at work through responsible business conduct in G7 countries, which includes work on incentives for the implementation of the 7 principles. The EU is also working to diagnose and address the challenges that exist within our own borders, because it's not perfect in the EU either. From disparities in earnings and the representation of women on company boards to the underrepresentation of women in parliaments and persistent violence against women. The theme identified by UN Women for International Women's Day 2019, Think Equal, Build Smart, Innovate for Change, succinctly encapsulates the mindset and approach which we all need to adopt, whether we are working in the public sector, in the private sector, in the business community, international institutions, or civil society. And I will end with a quote by the great Oscar Hammerstein: "A bell is not a bell till you ring it." The EU looks forward to continuing to ring the bell for gender equality with all our partners until we secure the lasting change that the world badly needs. Thank you.